Hello everybody, and welcome to the Sinking Simulator, the second version of the game, otherwise known as the brand new game, and I am so excited to be here today because with me is...
Hello, I am the dev of the game. I'm Frederick, and I am now developing this game for some time now. And I'd like to talk a bit about it today with you.
Yes.
So,
and I am Francis Resco, the original project creator, I guess, not programmer or anything. Anyway, so it's a pleasure to be part of the discussion. I'll let the talk to Fred.
Yes, Fred,
yeah.
show us around the game.
oh yes, so there is one important feature that without it, this game wouldn't be the game you see in front of you. It is water, because water is very important in this game.
Yes, it is.
As you can see. So the water so the water makes the ship float, and what you can do when the ship floats, you can probably make it sink, and that's what's fun.
Yay!
Yes, it is. We have water. It's amazing. Water was the first feature of the game. It happened even before there was land.
Oh yes, that's true. Before that, you could just sink the ships into the deepness of the water that actually wasn't that deep because there are no real units in the game now.
Yeah, there's no unit, so how can you measure it? Is it deep or is it not?
Yeah, it might be just a micrometer, or it could be thousands of kilometers. Nobody knows. It's a secret.
Yeah, that's like a big issue that the previous game had, was there was no scale to the game. So, I mean, you didn't know if, like, there's a certain size you needed to make ships to make the game run well. And there's still kind of the problem here, too, because when you make a ship too big, it begins to lag out.
Yeah, well, the old game was, according to Luke Ren, 1 pixel was equal to 1 meter.
Interesting. Would you like to describe waves a little bit to us?
Oh yes, so the waves are two sine waves that are stacked onto each other, like real waves a bit, and that go into an opposite direction and give this little wavy effect that moves a bit. And for now, that it's only decoration. You can mess around with it, but it has no real effect on the ships. It might be implemented soon. It might be implemented very soon. It might also be implemented late soon. It's like soon trademark. Like soon. It's between now and the end of the world.
Yeah, the waves right now are like insanely crazy because you can do like anything with them. You can make them super high and like super fast and stuff. It's so bizarre to watch.
Yeah. Yeah. So after the waves, I also added very recently the ocean floor, which acts a bit kind of like sand, but it tries always to eat the ships when they go in it.
It's
a
quicksand. It's
a little
quicksand at the
glitch.
bottom of the sea.
Yeah, I can show the
Yeah.
because that thing will like embed itself into the ground.
Yes, the sand is hungry for now because we didn't feed him like since 4 years, and now he wants to eat every ship he finds.
Yes, it just sinks in. It's really just fun to watch.
Yeah. So, and besides that, the game already fully supports materials. So if you wanted, you could right now go to your favorite text editor and see by yourself how one of the many examples Francis Fraser prepared for you, how they work, how they look like, and you could just make your own. Like you could make gold, a ship fully out of gold, or maybe a ship
That's
made
a
out
good
of.
idea. I will make a gold material.
Yeah. So
People
or
will
maybe
go bling bling.
yes. And you can also maybe make a ship out of toilet paper, but it will still float a bit. But
Yeah, so far we have cardboard. It's good enough, but toilet paper might be an option. Why not? We need to give the option to everyone. If they want to make a little ship I don't know, toilet paper with cardboard with something that's their right. They should be able to do it.
Oh yes, and yes, and the material systems, there is only one constraint. It has to be the exact RGB color than the one that is present on the color of the material map of the ship.
Ah.
So for now, it accepts only material maps. There will be very soon color maps. It's like just an image that is just stuck that we just take and stick to the material map.
Yeah,
So it looks like a high quality ship, but actually it's less quality material map.
you
So
could you could literally put a picture of whatever ship you want and stick it on the ship.
yes,
That
you
would
could
be awesome.
even if you wanted, you could even take my Nicolas Cage face and just stick it on a ship, and then it's just
Wow.
I see what you did there.
yeah. That will be implemented very soon. I'll post a pic of that on the dev Twitter.
Color
So-
map or Nicolas face?
So if you want to see Nicolas Cage as a ship, go on the dev Twitter and follow, and maybe one day you will see Nicolas Cage starring as a ship.
Yeah, oh, that'll be great. I'm gonna load up the default the large ship actually after I remove this other ship here that I accidentally put
Yes.
in. And do you want to go over a little bit of like the collision physics and how that works?
Oh yes. So for now, the collision physics are great. They collide really great, but the joints between the little shipsels are not so great. There are sort of little glitches that is out that I still have to fix, but it will be fixed soon and it will be great. But actually, it doesn't really matter that much. But I am currently working on a new physics system that will be changing with the material properties. So it won't be fixed to a certain ability to move like it is presently. Like for now, it seems to be a bit like gummy.
Noodles?
Yeah, right
Oh,
now, yeah, it seems like
yeah.
it's just like a giant like gelatin boat because you can slice something through it, but then it just kind of like gels together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost the same type of physics than the old game.
Yes, almost. And I really plan to make a fully volumetric soft body physics for the ships.
That will be awesome.
But that is very difficult to do, and it requires high skills in mathematics that are long to get. But I will definitely do that.
All right.
That sounds good.
Can you show, Steven, can you show something like two ship colliding? Or you
Yeah.
did it already?
Yeah, I was just showing that that wrecking ship falling through the default one and ripping it into pieces. But
Oh,
I
okay.
can spawn two ships right on top of each other because that's interesting to watch too.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's really fun. And sometimes when I code, I'm testing something and I get distracted by the game and say, "Oh my god, it's so sad to leave a ship like that crashing against another ship."
Yeah.
We
So
are
just
bad
push them
people.
together. And then I carry on coding.
Yeah, the game just slows to like 2 frames per second when you spawn in like 2 of those default ships, and then they just rip into
Oh.
pieces.
Oh yeah, default ship is my Titanic, I guess.
Yeah, it's yeah, it kind of just looks like it does a lot.
Yeah, it's just a new version of Titanic I was working on, and I will be making color map for it. So it's gonna look pretty nice.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. And there's also, I added some tools already. So you can, with shift left click, just punch a little hole in it. So if water can flood in it.
Really? You can?
Yes. Left click. Shift left click.
Oh, shift left click.
Yeah,
oh
and
my
then-
god! Oh, that's awesome! I didn't know that.
Alright. If you
Oh, really?
hold shift and you use the mouse wheel, you will be able to explode the ship.
Ooh.
Yes, and yeah, then you explode the ship, because originally I meant to make it that you can just pull a bit the shipsail, but it actually went way too strong, and I think it's kind of cool that it exploded like this. So I
Yeah.
just kept it.
Yeah. Wow.
So you can do as if you have a container ship, and then you say, Captain, there's a bomb in the crate, and then boom, and everything goes down.
Yo, nah, I just cannot wait for explosion and stuff. That will be fun.
Yes, that will. Oh, I'm just clicking all over shift left clicking. Now that I've discovered that feature, that is so cool.
Yes.
Nice job, Fred.
Yeah. So now there is currently there's also a buoyancy option. So if you have a ship that doesn't float but you still want to get floating, you can just increase the buoyancy. So
Yep. We
so
can.
people don't so you don't get so frustrated if you don't get your material right the first time.
Oh,
yeah,
and
I jumped it up to 10, and then the ship leapt out of the water.
Oh
Yeah,
yes, you
there's
have to be
something very-
careful too.
Sorry.
You have to be careful too, because if you do it too high, the force when the ship gets out of the water will be so high that it will actually crush the ship against itself when it gets out of the water.
Yeah.
Ouch.
So it will just squish together like a pancake and then sink.
Okay. There's something very important. I think it is very important. Threading made so that if you do not use actual material system, the ship will load, but with some sort of default material.
Really?
Yes. So if you have a bright yellow orangey ship, it is the default material, and it should be acting kind of like wood. Even if I didn't bother look also wood, but you will know when the ships don't load correctly.
So
So
if you
you
made
see
a
if it-
mistake with designing your ship, or you didn't use a proper color, it is going to you will see it when you load it. For instance, if you right now you load one of the other ship in the list, they are not using the correct material.
Yeah.
So
like,
you can
yeah.
make an example.
And now for the plan features, and we plan a lot of stuff. I cannot promise everything, but I can promise some stuff. So the stuff I promise that will be coming in the next version in the alpha will be to have color maps, like to have the floating Nicolas Cage on the water. And then I also promise a possibility to change the materials of the sea floor and the water. So you could make water out of beer, or out of Pepsi, or out of Coke, because I'm not sponsored by any of both, so I just put the both
Yeah.
components in the same place.
I will be making lava instead.
Oh yes,
Lava.
lava too.
Acid or something.
Yeah, so you could make lava, and you could even do mercury sea if you want. Well, with the sea there would be customizable materials, customizable colors, and customizable shaders. Actually, there's shaders for if you see what it is. Like if you have a GLSL experience, it's like the coding language that tells how the colors behave of the different materials.
Oh.
And if you want, you could just go in the jar and change some stuff in the materials, and make stuff as if it would be in gray and white scale, in grayscale. So like you could make it as it was an old movie, stuff like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty nice.
Yes, you just have to hack a bit into the jar and change some files, but it's definitely possible. Also, finally, there will be an in-game material and ship editor, so you can build your ship directly in-game and import it, so you don't have to spend your time anymore with the not very well-made Microsoft Paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
use Paint.net, so
Yeah, I use GIMP.
Yeah, yeah, GIMP is way better and it's free. It's
Oh,
awesome
okay.
GIMP.
Yeah.
So you can just make a layer and tell the whole layer to be that much transparent. It's very useful to make ships.
yeah, and some believe we'll be able to get, I guess, is a Steam Workshop if we get accept on Steam Greenlight.
Yes, with
Steam-
Steam Greenlight and Steam Workshop, I like to add some things. So if we get on Steam, we'll definitely add some trading cards. We'll definitely add some achievements. Like silly achievements, like you want your ship to go to the speed of light because it's fun, something like that.
Ship eater. The ship eater says so the ground is eat the entire ship. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. So you will have
Taking.
achievements. Well, we got a list. We won't spoil you too much. We just say there's one where you have to go faster than the speed of light. So yeah.
Oh,
And
if we go faster than speed of light, sorry. If you get an achievement to get, sorry, faster than the speed of light, it would be pretty nice to do a reference to Einstein.
yes, the name would be like take this Einstein.
I am a science guy, so yes.
Yeah, something like that. So we will add plenty of funny achievements, so you won't be disappointed. We will also add support for Steam Workshop. So in Steam Workshop there will be shaders capabilities. So you will be able to download new shaders for your waves, for your sea waves and stuff. So your waves look like a nice full pint of beer, or
Yeah.
or a nice and nifty pool of toxic gas,
Oh.
like greenish and stuff like that. If you like that kind of stuff.
Toxic
And
goo.
you will be also able to share your ships with other people and your materials and stuff and all other stuff that will be available further on in the development, like maybe skin UI skins, so you can customize the appearance of the UI of the game. So if you don't like the basic UI I added into the game, because you don't like basic stuff in games and you want to be special with special stuff, and then I thought many people want to have nice stuff, so I can say, hey buddy, look at this, I got this, and he says, wow, how did you do that? And then you can just say, look, you did it like that, and then, wow, that's great. And then you tell him how to do this, so he can tell his friend too how to do it.
Yeah, a big set of tutorial might be pretty useful on Steam
Yes.
Launch. That would be pretty good. That's what I've been thinking of.
So yeah, that's some great features for this first release here. So what version actually of the game is this?
So this is the potential. Actually, my version is actually the Alpha 0.4.
Yep, that's what I'm doing now.
Yes, and Francis is not happy with Alpha and he says it's still pre-Alpha because he's a grumpy Canadian and doesn't like
Yes.
and stuff that doesn't with waves that doesn't have physics, and says before there are no physics in the waves, it cannot be Alpha.
Yeah, just I'm fine with Alpha anyway.
Yeah, because I do need to put a title on this, and I don't know what I'm gonna call it.
Oh.
Yeah. Sinking Simulator, dev chat, version 0.0.1.0.4. It's like, okay.
Yeah, so,
That's probably a binary code or something.
And for the if you wonder what the version notation is on the top on the title of the window, it's actually the first one is the release version.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is the beta version.
Mm-hmm.
The third one is the alpha version.
Mm-hmm.
The fourth one is the pre-alpha version, and the fifth one is the build version.
Okay, so it's Alpha 1, Build 4 then.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to refer to that. I'm gonna have to refer to that one part of this video like 100 times now, so I can every single version I can think in my mind. Okay, so that's okay, yep. Mm-hmm.
You have to rewatch this hour 50 times every day.
Yeah, so if you guys watching the video want to suggest some features for the game, make sure you leave some stuff down in the comments, because it'll seriously help us out and tell Fred what to put in the game. Because just like the last game, we can't promise everything, but we can take suggestions.
Yes, And I'm very happy if you you tell what you think of the game and what could make it better. So any suggestions, like Steve said, is really welcome. I'd love to hear what you think of the game, what would make it better, what is bad in the game, and so we can improve it and make you more happy with the game.
Awesome. Rasico, you want to say anything final before the video ends?
Well, yes. Yeah, right now it is what I like to call the closed alpha. So I will be sending some keys to, not keys, but some build to different YouTubers or anyone who can make a pretty good review. And I was thinking that we should put an email in the Steam Workshop.
Yep, sounds good.
Not Steam Workshop, but
Wait, Francis.
Yep.
You promised me we could release a little version for this video, for people to try.
Huh?
You promised it. That's awful. How
What do you
could
mean?
you?
Huh?
No, we'll release the version with only water to everyone who sees this video.
Yeah, I've sent some keys already to some people, but I believe we should use an email to have some requests and be able to send some more let's say updated version to some people to be able to make different reviews. And after that, I believe we can use the what's it called, Open Alpha, where everyone can try it out for free.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Okay, so wow, it was amazing having you guys here to talk about the game. Hopefully, the development process goes very well from here, and we won't have any hiccups with and need 4 more developers to actually finish it or something, because that would be insane.
Yeah, it's been a while till we tried to get the project start running again.
Yes. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, or this video, or whatever you want to call this, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, me, Fred, and Rasico will all see you guys next time!
Bye!
Bye. Ah, t'en as exactement autant que moi. Ton processeur est mieux que le mien alors que le mien... Ah, bon tant pis.
Yay!